guess he knows now that you're on council.
That reminds me, I have a bunch of glowing potions.
What's up with that dog? That dog's freaking me out.
I should put it in a boat.
Oh god.
James, I can hear you munching.
Alright.
Alright.
The first thing I want to do is show off a spawn building I built. I don't know if a lot of people like it. I don't know if you guys will hate it, so I figured I'll just take you there and show you.
Okay.
Sounds good. Mass teleport.
Can you teleport everyone at once?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Salt.
Yeah, it's salt.
Ah, hey, Salt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Flying is not enabled on the server, I just got kicked.
They don't hack here, please.
It's a Roomba.
Oh, hey, so you did add it?
Oh, that's cool.
I like this.
Hey Seth, I don't know if the TPR was such a good idea.
What?
I think at least one person was actually playing though.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well,
Other thing.
I would like to inform people that the council meeting is mandatory on threat of death. So yeah, the TPR was a good thing.
Alright. I guess it is then.
Ooh, we're discussing something else.
I like how it's not a real portal. They're all like, hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many like. Oh, Salt can't see.
Well, I am Mike is here. Let's see if I can push Builder off
I'll
the.
send you a picture.
I was just gonna put one in chat.
Alright, you can do that.
Yeah, I really like the new spawn right now.
Like, I just need opinions, because I'm not too good with ideas, and I'm kind of stuck with this one.
I'm liking it. It looks good.
I mean, where would the
I like
players
it too.
down here?
Like, this might use a little more, like, design, but we're gonna build in survival so we can make alterations as we go.
Out of curiosity, is there a bedrock to this super flat?
I think there is, yeah.
I was gonna
I
say,
think
this
it's
isn't super
over
flat.
there.
You can't break anyways.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say, this isn't super flat.
Yeah, this is a super flat world.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's just somewhat flat.
No, it's super flat. It's the staff creative world.
I was gonna say, given that it's at block 15.
Who's
Yeah, I like this stuff.
Yeah.
Arar. I feel like that's Arar. It was. Alright.
I mean, I think I already asked you this, but I was thinking, like, the player could spawn in this middle area and have, like, 4 bridges, leading around.
Yeah, you'd have to make the sword higher then.
Yeah.
I don't
Sword,
think it's a
feather.
sword.
Oh, it's a
Feather.
feather.
I just mainly wanted it here because then they'd have this room right away.
So they
To
can
go
do
right-
the spawns
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
pens or whatever,
Other hub and stuff.
even though they can't use any.
Or,
If they spawn here, they can see the beautiful art.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
I like it.
The only thing I think we should add is we should do a 200 by 200 by 150 tall rainbow dome.
Oh yeah? You
Alright.
wanna build that?
Totally.
Yeah, make Arar build it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can buy my glass.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Me and Salt are poor.
But I mean, I did just buy another like 5 stacks.
I'll go look at it.
I like how
I
Mike
like
is
how
just
open
fishing.
it is.
I don't know. I guess my biggest issue is it's not symmetrical, but that's kind of
Not
nitpicky. So.
symmetrical.
Yeah.
You
Well, I mean,
just
it is
have-
one way, but not rotationally.
I can't see. I have a fish hook.
Oh, is it not symmetrical because of the entrance to the tunnel and the decal on the top?
Nah, it's not with the decal. It's just, yeah, like there's only one entrance, but whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. You could do.
Well, I could have slashed back into the area, but I guess
I
not.
remember in the area.
I'm like, what the hell is he trying to say?
Oh, yay.
Yager?
My spot's here now.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Look
Yeah,
what
I
you
am too.
did.
Oh, you Nate. Yes.
Adventure.
Is the TPS failing or something?
Oh, there it goes.
Alright. What else am I missing?
It's 8.18.
I didn't know Mike was on council.
Yeah, it's just, he hasn't been here in a while.
Oh, man.
Yes. That's
Next
good.
topic.
Next topic. Server prefixes? Like, you're talking about, like, the builder and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you do with them?
They got
I missed
deleted.
my beta prefix.
Server plaques?
Yeah, what would the plaques actually be?
Like achievements?
Modified maps.
Something on the wall.
Okay.
Be like a wall of fame.
I'd be happy with that. One thing we could do is a list in Spawn of the people
That's-
who've achieved different ones.
Oh, that would be really hard, because I plan on giving one for swanlings and swans.
Yeah, that would be a long list.
Yeah. I'm gonna have server plaques at spawn, that's what the item frames were for.
Okay.
So people know what they
Aw.
mean.
Hey, sorry, I was busy.
So it would have like the username or head on them?
It'd have like a symbol, like the beta one will probably have the beta symbol on it, because, you know,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Oh, so it's a list of all the different old options.
Kind of.
Out of curiosity, would you get one for every different
Yeah, it wouldn't
like
just all be
thing you
one.
achieved?
Yeah.
But like, so if I, as someone who got the, like, Monarch got, I think,
Swan.
like the Swanling, and Builder, would she get 3 or would she get 1 for Swan?
Well, Swanling will be combined, but Swanling and Builder are 2 separate things.
Okay.
Maybe explain
It's
to rest.
I don't know how to explain it via text. I'm really bad at explaining things.
I'm still not too sure how they work, but I guess I'm abstaining for this one.
If you don't like them, we could always vote them off again. I should have prepared like an example. I didn't
Yeah.
do that. Yes, Michael.
I mean, there still is one prefix that there is.
Is there?
Yeah, the
Hmm.
island prefix.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, that's slightly different. I can't like give a map for that. Oh, you found that again. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why is your
Changes to
color?
the ranks themselves or the permissions each rank has right now?
like, what?
No, you just said it.
Like, I'm asking if everyone's okay with how the ranks are currently, so I can, like, change them on the forums without having to change them again if people want another change.
I think
I like
the ranks
how they-
themselves are fine. I still think that some of the permissions could be tweaked a bit, but
Like, that's not hard, as long as, like, the colors are fine, I guess. But
Yeah, the colors are fine.
I'm just asking about.
I really like the colors actually.
Yeah, the colors I like.
So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Nate, why don't you disable that?
What is the level
So
up thing? What?
stupid.
I thought I disabled it, being able to talk in there. Hold on. In the
Yeah,
message.
Seth, there was discussions about instead of egg to signet being 12 hours, make it 24.
What is it right now?
It's 12 hours.
And then what's the one after Signet?
There's none. It's
There is
just-
technically none anymore. After signet,
Wait.
you could get voted to become SWAN.
Oh, so like, okay.
and SWAN is essentially a mod.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, they are a mod.
Alright, yeah, I think it should be 24 hours just because if there's only 2 ranks basically that you can get just
yeah,
by
and one
playtime.
is given and one is.
Even so, it could be even bigger than that. I mean,
No,
Yeah,
I
think
will
24 hours would be the
vehemently
limit.
argue against anything above 24 hours. I'm against it being 24 hours simply on the idea of the purpose of egg is to control people who grief early in the game. And I think 12 hours of playtime is sufficient to prove that you're not just going to grief everyone.
not to interrupt, but my internet keeps disconnecting me every 2 minutes and it's starting to annoy the hell out of me. I don't know why. Hold on.
Alright, majority yes. It can always be changed later as well.
Like, she doesn't know what sticky keys is, so every time she just tries to, like, spam it, she's just like, Michael, there's sticky keys now, what's that? And she just, like, screams. It's beautiful. Okay.
Are the rank colors okay? That's mostly what I'm worried about. Because that's a lot of reformatting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like orange, but that's just personal color preference, so whatever.
It's not orange. Don't think of it as orange. It's gold.
Is it gold? Oh,
Yeah,
It's
So it's like
far more
golden orange.
gold than it is orange. It's very goldy.
yeah, there's a
like
lot
it.
of yellow on it. But no, yeah, I'm alright with the colors.
I do think there should be like a special color for
Council.
Jenny, Colloquium, and Seth. But
They're finding staff.
yeah,
I like staff being all one. That's...
I know. There's just something like they're special. Should make you all pink.
No.
I think SWAN is still technically pink.
Yeah.
They
No,
are,
it's
yeah.
one-
That's gone so
Oh,
purple.
is that pink to the game?
To
Okay.
the game, yes.
That's
It looks
purple.
like purple.
It's purple.
I'm very sorry. Okay.
I mean, I'm down for it. Yeah.
What would the color be?
We discussed this. I think it's the dark red
It was at,
or red
at 3, I
or
thought.
something.
Wait. Not to interrupt. Did you turn the creeper thing off?
Creeper?
Yes.
Yeah, creeper explosions are off.
I love you so much. Sorry, I didn't know if you followed through with that yet. Like if it
That
was
was
on yet.
weeks to go.
I know. I haven't been on. I've been doing stuff, and I've actually been off the computer for like.
Yeah, I think I might be with Gonzo on this actually.
So you
A
know what color it
prefix.
is.
I know we don't want to have
No
prefixes in the game anymore, but I think for council specifically, because we've got people in council of all different members, and you're gonna basically turn. If you create a new color for council members, there goes the SWAN. The SWAN color is now completely out of use. The donator color is completely out of use, and the staff color is out of use. You'll have council, signet, and egg colors, and that will be it.
That's a
think
really
the
good
thought
point.
was any signets who are on council who don't have a higher rank would get the council color, and I think at one point it was brought up that the council members would be manually given COI permissions,
Yes.
and we might take that away from signet just because it seems unnecessary for the average
Yeah,
signet.
that I totally agree with that. Like the COI permission change. I just think if we make it so that only some council members special council color, but others don't, it'll just get like that'll make things more complicated.
Well, it's just a permissions thing, so they know they can turn to them for advice. So the other colors are donators and staff and SWAN, which are already flagged as people you can go to for advice. Donator a little less. I don't know. It could go either way, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would work great for council member, like as a way of differentiating out council members, because that way you get council members and you get to have, like all council members will have it, so it'll be uniform for all,
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. As long as it
without
stays
without
at one
killing a
prefix.
bunch of ranks. How do
So
you?
just give a rank to or prefix to council.
Yeah, just give council the prefix.
Yeah.
As a way of differentiating them.
Is the thing gonna be the same color as their rank, or is it gonna be like gray?
It's gonna be a lighter color.
I was thinking
Oh.
like maybe Sigma, because if you like squint hard enough, it is a C, I guess.
I don't know.
Like maybe lowercase.
I don't actually remember what the sigma look. Oh, the E.
Or
No,
that
I like
one,
It,
that's
I like it
lowercase.
bigger.
No,
Or
sigma
whatever
is
zip
E.
it.
No, that's lowercase Sigma.
Alright, so prefix. Council members.
Oh, what's the one that looks like a Y?
Gamma.
Is it gamma?
Alright, that's it for me.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. The one I'm thinking of, it's inverted of that.
Inverted Y?
Oh, it's lambda.
Oh, lambda.
Yeah, I'd be totally happy with a lambda one too. Next topic. By what the hell did I put in a spawn book?
We don't even remember your book.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm still against that one, I think.
Okay. My
Type it out.
I'm seconding command. Definitely the one that we- I want my daughter up on the wall.
Sorry, I'm typing out a lot.
It's good. Any mob.
Is there any way to have the spawner spawn boats?
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
God.
That's an entity though, that's not a mob, so.
Some mobs are entities, but
Yeah, because part of it is that, like, right now, Cowboy James has a wither farm that lags the server. If he just had a wither spawner, which he might not pick, but if he had a wither spawner, he could just set up the spawner in the nether and it would just spawn withers for him without the need to have massive game-breaking farms that just turn everyone into laggy pixels.
I don't know. The wither skeleton almost seems like it should be an exception, just because it would trivialize
Yeah, we
spawner-
could-
or beacons.
yeah, I was thinking.
Beacons would tank in value.
I was
Not
Yeah, that is true.
necessarily the worst thing ever. It just feels weird because beacons are the end game item.
Yeah, that is true. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
making, like, wither skeletons not allowed. Yeah, no, definitely. Pip's got a good point. Yeah, no non-natural.
That would
mobs.
be completely ludicrous. A spawner that spawned ender dragons.
That
would be
being said, I-
amazing.
Actually, Gloria had something on that, but
I did.
That would break the server. Having 4 ender dragons spawn simultaneously.
Yeah.
no, the lapis thing you told me about, Gloria,
Like,
from the old server.
oh, like having an actual set currency.
Ugh.
No.
For
No set currency. We've already discussed that.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
you mentioned that people could use lapis
Whoa.
to pay for dragon eggs so they could kill the dragon.
Oh, that on the other server we could they had it where you could spawn in the Ender Dragon with a command block, and they had like a ridiculously expensive price. Well, not like super expensive, but expensive enough to spawn in the Ender Dragon whenever you wanted,
But you
and it
can-
would just take it out of your inventory immediately. That's all I was talking about.
You can do that though, can't you?
That seems excessive, but
Yeah, I mean, we can already respawn the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
Is
gas
anyone
steers
cla-
aren't that uncommon.
I guess the only
Just a
reason
thought.
someone would be clamoring at the bit for it is to get Ender Dragon heads.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Although I think we've drifted away from the topic here a bit.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only Gonzo would be able to afford it. You know, I just like the idea of having mob
We're
like
poor
mob
now.
spawners.
He invested all of our wealth in structures.
Yeah. You could always just take that back though. But like, I just like the idea of
No.
that because then, like, right now, Cowboy James, due to a fairly big time investment and the resource investment, has built a grinder that has trivialized iron, and then just the idea of like someone being able to say take and buy a iron golem farm would mean that we wouldn't have to worry about.
You still wouldn't even come close to matching his rates with a single iron golem spawner.
You might not come close to matching his rates, but with the lack of AFK, we could all potentially, if we chose to, have one without crashing out the server. Could you imagine if every single person started building an iron golem farm? Like,
They don't really do a whole lot, server resource-wise.
I'm just assuming that any farm is harder on resources than.
His farm is just a bunch of villagers in a hole and a water that pushes them into the center and lava that kills them.
A bunch of villagers, though.
Yeah, it's a bunch of villagers, but it's no harder on the server than any other mob farm. It's just generating the entities. And they don't even have anywhere to run, so they don't have to calculate much pathing.
No, we could.
The only farm on the server that's ever caused serious issues is that wither skeleton farm.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, I forgot to get that Italian bread.
sorry.
To be clear, I'd still buy one, but I don't feel the need, and I don't generally like the idea.
We have to figure out a price for them too. Oh shit, I have to
Yeah.
leave soon.
But let's see if they're even getting in first.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
No. I don't think so.
No. Went to a no.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright, though, with all respect, I have to head out.
Alright.
Bye.
I have a party to
Say
go to.
goodbye in Minecraft.
Alright, next topic then.
By the way, I like the next topic thing you've done. It's very clear and obvious that we're changing topics. It helps.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yep. Bye. Mhm.
Do you want to explain that? Aurora?
Yeah, I'll get it.
So when you're in Vanish, does the game run around you? Like do
Yeah.
mobs spawn?
Yes.
I don't know, it was just a thought that Monarch sparked by saying that seeing people on the list that you can't talk to because they're AFK might harm the server a little bit. And I could see some value in that, so I figured putting them in Vanish might solve that problem, or at least ameliorate it a bit.
You know how like the names are kind of grayed or darkened sometimes? I don't know what causes that.
Spec
Yeah.
mode, they fade. Vanish, they're just gone.
Is there any way to have the names fade instead of vanish?
Not that I know of.
Because
That's only a spectator mode thing.
And again, I didn't even know it was going to be possible. I just threw it in there on the off chance that it could be done.
yeah.
Oh, I have to go for a bit, but I'll be back soon.
Oh, bye.
Do you want to vote, Gloria?
Oh, okay. There you go. I'll be back.
Bye.
Well, it seems Nate's on top of it. May already have a plugin that does that.
Yep. I'll look at it afterwards.
Alright.
Alright. Whose is this? Archbold. So basically, normal players don't have player time.
I like that.
Yeah, isn't that a staff-only command?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I've never seen that command.
Yeah,
Either
I've
way,
seen
might as well still
Colloquium
spawn.
Nate use it a lot in Jenny, but I've never actually tried it.
Pee time, Jenny. Oh, good job, Nate. Jeez. I'll hopefully be able to use these, because I always look for a plugin like that before, because it was voted for.
How high would you have the percent?
More than, like the majority, so more than 50%. Of our year, no.
Yeah, it just feels weird being forced to skip the night when there are advantages to having it be night.
That's
I mean, it
true.
probably wouldn't happen very often, but I would prefer to have the option and not get railroaded by other people, necessarily. But I could learn to live with it.
Oh, sorry.
Urba's the place I would prefer them not sleep the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would do Overworld, because I barely go in Herba.
Huh?
But if it's just, you know, why one no vote, then it's fine. We can just move ahead with it and see what it does.
I'll ask Lexi.
See you, Nate.
I really hope Jenny doesn't mind her dog being upside down.
She will. She hates the dinner bone name.
Oh boy!
So we'll try out this.
Was that a yes or a no on the final vote?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay. You just didn't do it, so whatever. Thank you.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, bye.
Alright, so the next plugin is from Neat. It's I don't know if any of you remember it because you're not that old of like players, but it was a little chat game. You could unscramble words or guess them. I kind of forget the exact details. It was just basically a little chat game that you could play.
I like those iOS
Okay.
text games.
I guess. It's hard to explain. It'd be easier to show though. We don't
Well,
have it.
Oh, Jenny!
Last time I added it, no one really played.
Yeah, I
So
can't see a
that's-
whole lot of use for it, personally.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't play.
And I don't see a whole lot of use in a plugin that if nobody's going to use it, it's just going to cause
Yeah.
more problems than not. But
Make a mod. Because I don't want to make people download a mod. Alright. That's a no for that one then. Alright, so the next... This one might be a bit complicated. This one's by Cowboy.
oh boy.
It's not that bad.
Well, he's known for complicated ideas. Okay, so he just wants the council to stay, but he wants it to be a democratic republic instead of a aristocratic or monarchical republic.
Sure. I'm not that good at stuff.
Well, our council was basically chosen by you to start with, and then only people on the council can nominate more council members. So, basically, at the core, you chose everybody on the council. He wants one where it's more popular vote. Although I don't think the server's big enough that it would be a huge difference, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it just kind of sounds a bit complicated.
I don't see it would change a whole lot or make anything worse, but of course the irony being that the council has to vote this in, and the council's the most likely to lose from this.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really. Yeah, I don't know.
No, again, I don't think anybody on the council would not be on the council if we had to run votes, but it is kind of funny that to change it would require a vote from the people who could lose from it.
Yeah, it just feels kind of unnecessary, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason I have council vote is because I think they have, I don't know, a better opinion of trusted players. Plus,
What
most
we
of you
could
can
do
play
is a
more.
compromise to it and have a confirmation vote. So when someone is voted into the council, then you run the straw poll or whatever and have it run for a month or whatever. And if it comes out, in the negative favor, then it doesn't go through.
I mean, I'll typically look at what people like say during the meeting, but I know what you mean. I don't know. Like a month just seems really long.
Yeah, a month is long, maybe 2 weeks.
I was
So
gonna
by
say
the next
2
council
weeks
meeting.
between the council meetings, yeah.
You want to type that in chat?
Yeah, I'll get.
Thank you.
Jenny, why'd you do that?
Crafting thing.
That way, we still get that semblance of democracy that I guess Cowboy's looking for.
I honestly think just Cowboy really wants to be on the council.
But I don't
Yeah.
think that would help him any, to be honest. But
Yeah.
we'll see. And apparently, I really can't type today.
Alright, this is the final of the book topics. I think this is... So
Oh
instead
yeah,
of-
they don't.
I have nothing in particular against that, although slash back does the same thing in a lot of ways.
I think one time I changed it to people's beds and then it was changed back for some reason.
No idea.
That was a while ago though.
Well, the problem would have to be that you would have to make sure that the spawn was a backup for it. That they actually
It
spawn
is,
at
indeed.
spawn if they didn't have a bed.
Yeah, that's true. Hi. What was I?
This is more of just an announcement.
Yeah, and
Alright.
if people are okay with putting them in, and if you want to look at them.
Yeah, I'm alright with them.
By the way, Seth, can you just like copy and paste them rather than like move them? Because I didn't make a lot. And that's a lot of glass. Well, they're empty. They're not. It's not like anyone's gonna use them.
Okay.
Would you have to tear them down when you sold the plot, though?
Well, you could just pick them up and delete them.
I'd
Yeah, I
rolled
meant
them
Seth
out.
have to tear them down.
Yes.
Code-wise,
Rolled edit them out.
Can I have Pip build a? I was just gonna redo the center of the council or the market as well in the next few weeks, and I wanted to know if Pip could install a auto thing. Auto.
Smelter?
Smelter?
Yeah, the auto smelter. The market, and he could put it in there for me because I can't redstone. And he seems to be pretty good at smelters.
You decided you don't like my beetle anymore?
Beetle?
The giant arch beetle that I made?
Oh. Not really.
No, well, I mean, I threw it together in no time, so...
I know. It looks cool, but I kind of want to make it more interesting looking.
Yeah, no. Like, remember the first time I stepped back for it, I'm like, oh, I've made a beetle.
I thought it was a turtle.
Well, something. It has more legs, so I guess that's why I thought a beetle instead of a turtle, but...
That's true.
What? How many legs?
8. It's
8.
too many for a beetle, too.
A
but...
turtle with 8 legs?
I don't know. Anyway, it was just one of those
turtle
things.
Technically has 6 because it's got the head and the tail. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it was just one of those things. Monarch was completely blocked on the subject, so I just threw it up to do something.
Yeah, but after I've done all the new plots, I'm like, I have an idea now, kind of.
Exactly.
I want to. Yes, the Nether hub.
Yeah. I don't really use another hub because I don't know.
I
durable.
wish the nether hub went places I was more interested in.
Oh, okay. So it'd be
Not
fast
just going to
travel
people's
time.
houses, but also going to
Oh, far
non-specific
distance.
areas.
All right.
I'm just gonna take a picture of this and send it to James to see what he thinks.
Yeah, I imagine you're thinking further out than the market tunnel I dug.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking very, very far out. I'll probably have a goal set for each one. The thing is, it's gonna require like modifications to where the current tunnels are. Where the current tunnels are right now.
Yeah, because the current tunnels are even on each side.
So, I mean, I could just add them to the longer tunnels when I do them. I could start with the whatever ones are empty, because I think there's an empty side.
Yeah, there's a few empty ones. I think I just got one. Oh, no, that's not one.
I could just attach them to the new tunnel, and make sure the player gets their blocks back.
Yeah.
If we're modifying it, any chance we could get it moved above so it's not sitting down at ground level anymore?
What?
How, like, move the whole hub up?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
So it'll stop.
It's just more convenient to be able to tunnel through the top and not have to worry about falling into lava all the time.
Maybe.
I mean, not necessarily above the bedrock, although that would be complete safety, but...
Yeah, I won't
Waffen
do that.
says he likes the idea.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Maybe talk to him about how to move things around
Yeah,
when you
I
come
definitely
to
will.
do that. But yeah.
Spawn's first priority now, since I can start building it.
Swan?
The spawn.
Oh, spawn. Okay, I heard swan and I was confused.
Oh yeah, I was wondering when we built people in for Swan.
We could do that now, if you want to like bring it up. Do you want to do that?
Can Cowboy hear us?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if other people are alright.
Neat. It's easier just to not use that. Do you want to vote someone in pit? Do you have someone in mind?
No, I was just wondering if there was like a time or like a set time that we do it at.
Under swans. Why? Thanks all. Thanks for coming.
Who was interested in game night?
Oh, yeah.
We need to beat up the Enderman first.
Atticus Finch. Whose dog? Is this yours?
Stephen
Jackie?
Hawking.
Read the book.
Waffen agreed to help you with
Get
the
the lead off. No. Leave Atticus
hub
alone.
thing.
Alright, that's cool. Tell him I said thank you. Please.
You should have another dog named Stephen Hawking.
Says,
Alright.
"Show you the town lawyer."
Lawyer.
No!
Atticus, though.
No.
What happened to all the other ones he killed?